Here we are now past the midway point of the season, Tim. What kinds of things are you focusing on right now as you take a look at the league?
Well, Kevin, this is where teams separate. There's two paths. Teams that are starting to get themselves ready for a playoff run, and those that are starting to think about their next offseason and angling for a good draft position.
And teams trying to peak at the right time. A very tough thing to achieve, don't you think?
It's critical. You want to be in rhythm and healthy to make that deep playoff run.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Harris steps in at the 4, with Duran at the center spot. And it's Sissoko in at the small forward position. And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, there's a lot on the line in terms of the MVP race with Cade Cunningham and MP both in this game. I took a moment with MP to ask him what he thought about Cade's game and the season that he's had. MP told me, quote, "Cade is incredible. To see a guy who had to work so hard early and now he's at the top of the league, it's great to have someone like him in the MVP conversation." A lot of praise coming from MP, guys.
Yeah, and plenty of respect there. Thanks. And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. MP against Ivy. Blakeney passes to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. MP dishes to Gordon. For 3, Murray. They grab their own miss. Jokic finds MP. It's stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Out to Harris. Off target from three-point range. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. A 3 from MP. Rebounded by the Pistons. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season. Sissoko's shot is good.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage looks you're going to get.
Now here's Gordon. His last outing, he had 8 points.
When Gordon is knocking down shots off the catch, it just opens up his entire game.
Cunningham looking it over to the paint. He's looking. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And the Pistons with possession here after the miss from Blakeney. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Cunningham's shot is off. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the Grizzlies. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
So David Adelman decided to call a timeout. We see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Detroit making a switch. Sissoko checked in. Can't hit the corner 3. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Detroit, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Sissoko in at the 3, the small forward. And MP throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 23 points, and he was dealing assists all around. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Got that one up quick. And it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by MP. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Here's Sissoko. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. And so, MP will bring it up for Denver. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
He was all alone on that one. Now it's just a 3-point Nugget lead. Denver's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Pickett passes to Blakeney. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Jokic on the follow. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Cunningham outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Hey, everybody.
In a tight game like this, free throws could be the difference. It would help if they could get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it when? All right, next. And that's a halftime wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then it's MP. Then there's Murray. And it's Strawther in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The Nuggets leading by 8. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Kate Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. The shot by Ivy, no good. The Nuggets shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Back to MP. Gordon dishes to MP. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Sissoko. And that time, also a missed shot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Well, as I'm sure you've heard, MP's father is on the mend from a recent heart attack. The recovery is going well enough that his doctor cleared him to fly, and he's in the stands today. MP told me, quote, seeing him out there, that means the world to me. Something I will never take for granted again. As wholesome an answer as you'll get, guys.
Well, we know his dad means the world to him. Nothing keeps you whole like family does. Hey, thanks for the report. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. For three, Harris. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Over to start the half.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Tim, you know you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
So it's Detroit now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Looking to end the run. And no good. Good defense by MP. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Blakeney's got assist number 8 now on the night. And they double up Cunningham. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, they need to talk over their shot selection right now. Just not good enough.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Harris. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. MP with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Watson, and Watson slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Stewart's checked. And so here's Denver on the court for the Pistons. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Harris steps in at the 4, with Duran at the center spot. And it's Sissoko in at the 3. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
Yeah, and that means we should see some creative offense. Expect good ball movement, but either team, when they have a chance to push it, they will.
Count it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Nance in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's MP, 6 to shoot. Denver needs to get off a shot. Here's Brown. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Guys, as you know, this game features 2 MVP candidates, and during shoot-around, I was able to talk to MP about going up against Donovan Mitchell. He told me with most guys, you want to try and force them to do something they're not comfortable with, but that doesn't work with Donovan. He's got the complete game.
He is a major threat offensively, Allie, no question about that.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter to the paint. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night. And it's the Nuggets ball. 6-point game. You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
Clock is at 3. Murray finds Brown. And here's Murray, guarded by Garland. Murray, no good.
And just a desperate play all the way around.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Yeah.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Dean Wade is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Merrill in at the 1. Pass to Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Mitchell, the pass to Craig. And the shot goes down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Back to MP. Denver moving it around. Holmes with it. Still no points. The 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Blakeney's got his 3rd assist of the night.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Now here's Strus. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Mitchell driving in. Pass to Craig. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Oh, the defense pays so much attention to Mitchell. He almost always has a passing lane.
Murray passes to MP. Here's Strawler. Now here's Murray. Back to MP. Jokic in the post. Craig's there. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
The cagey veteran. All right, Shams, thank you. Here's Strawler. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Back to MP. Pass to Murray. Takes the 3. Oh, the 3 is pure from Murray.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bulls made a big difference. He ended up with 9 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. He made an impact at every turn, and he looked like he had fun doing it. Guys?
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste. They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Najee, he's checked in for Holmes. Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Garland. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Pass to Mitchell, 19-footer, and he gets the jumper to drop. Mitchell's got 13 now.
And this is what we've come to expect from Mitchell. He is just a monster offensively.
Here's Blakeney. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And Hunter, here we go. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
What a dynamic drive by Murray. Upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
For Denver, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. And here's MP from outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Mitchell. Corner shot. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Hardaway finds MP. Releases. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Garland with the ball, guarded by Valanciunas. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
From deep, MP knocks down the triple. Blakeney's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The 3 from Mitchell, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 6th assist of the night. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
5 ticks left to play in the second quarter. That one's good for 2.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And we finished off 1/2 of play. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 6. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yes. And what better time than now? Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's MP. And it's Holmes in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh, yeah, having your feet squared, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately, if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
Nuggets trail by 3. Holmes passes to MP for the tie. And another 3 for Denver.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback. Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And the basket by Jokic.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Back to you.
Allie, thanks very much for the report.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Garland, the pass to Nance. Stolen by Jokic. Kicks it out to MP. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Blakeney's got 9 points here in the second half.
Ooh, that's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on deep. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Blakeney's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Here's Mitchell. Back to Hunter from downtown. Rebounded by Denver. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Good on the bucket. And it's a 4-point Denver lead.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Denver will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Watson comes in for Holmes. Hardaway's checked in for Brown. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Nance. Craig comes in for Mobley. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Merrill in for Darius Garland. Now here's Hardaway, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Denver moving it around. Back to Brown. Fires the three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Brown's got 5 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. Cleveland again missing.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Watson using his post moves to get the 2 points. Watson's got his second basket of the game.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Blakeney's shot's good.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
20 seconds left in the third.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Into the Cavaliers. Number 20, Jalen Tyson.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Merrill passes to Mitchell. It's another three for Cleveland.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
From deep, MP. And it's Tyson with a rebound. With 1 on the clock. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
First team foul.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Jamal Murray is checked in for Brown. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Then there's Sam Merrill. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Tyson in at the 4-man position. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. Blakeney's got 26 points.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Tyson. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Blakeney. Offensive board. And here's Holmes. MP outside. Outside Murray. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Holmes passes to MP. From deep. And again, Denver with a 3.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Nance, he's checked in for Craig. Evan Mobley comes in for Tyson. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And Garland is subbed in for Merrill. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Hunter! Oh, he comes right back with a three of his own.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside MP takes a three. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
The three is in.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Mitchell against MP. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
He's such a determined.
And so it's Denver with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, now let's go.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
Drops in the tray.
What confidence by Jalen Williams. Just ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, saying, I'm going to get this off before you can do anything about it.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Hardaway. And it's Blakeney in at the three spot. Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Hey guys, well, all eyes will be on the potential MVPs tonight. MP and I chatted about this challenge of facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in this one, and he told me, I am looking forward to it. I know Shai's a student of the game, so this will feel like a chess match at times. It's a test that we're both looking forward to. We'll see how strong his chess game is soon enough.
Great stuff. I know the chess pieces, but that's about it. And Denver has possession, following the score by Oklahoma City. Down low, here's Jokic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Blakeney's got 3 assists now in this one. And stolen by MP for the finish. And MP throws it down. And a feather in MP's cap. His first All-Star Game appearance will be this year.
Yeah, his fans are very excited. I think he is as well. This is a big moment for any player.
Now, here's SGA. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple. Nuggets have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And he gets it to go.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Murray outside. Pass to Blakeney. Denver passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Hardaway from outside. Oklahoma City trailing. Williams with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. And a wide open look for SGA. Drills the three-pointer. SGA's got 5 points so far. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Jokic, pass to Blakeney. Now Gordon. MP finds Hardaway. Back to MP. Here's Murray. On the wing, Murray. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Murray. And it's Blakeney in at the small forward. Nobody near Williams. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Craig the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And stolen by MP. Pass to Murray, to the middle. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Sweet move by Jokic against the contact, adjusting and getting the and one opportunity.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Celtics put on a show. He contributed 20 points, and on top of that, he snagged 6 boards. After a while, everything went through him. He just completely dominated, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Outside Hardaway. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Connects from three-point range. Hardaway has got 9.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
Outside Gordon. Outside Hardaway. Back to MP. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Down by 12. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early. So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
6'8" with good hops, Cam Johnson. That's almost unfair, man.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to...
So we conclude the first half. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 10. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Thanks.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to right now.
And now, you know it. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 side. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Will. I'm told MP's father is going in for a medical procedure that will hopefully alleviate some of the cardiac problems that he had been facing. I asked MP about the surgery, and he said, quote, "It's a bit weird to be playing while he's under the knife, but honestly, I could use the distraction. I am sure that everything will be okay with the surgery. Fingers crossed." Back to you guys.
Absolutely. Our thoughts and prayers going that direction. My goodness, a lot for him to process. And here's SGA after the three-pointer from Blakeney.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Thunder have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. And the foul called on MP.
Substitution on the court.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Holmgren the screen. Lets it go from 11. Pass to Hartenstein. Denver grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson is out there with MP. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Arthur in at the point.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth.
Substitution on the court.
SGA finds Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Blakeney passes to Johnson. Shoots over Holmgren. That's good from Johnson on the assist by MP.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.